All right, we are back in Mr. Jeffrey's Algebra 1 class on a Monday. Yet again, we have another dress up day. Oh, I don't have the TV on. Very good. As I'm getting things ready to teach for the in class, for the in home, in studio audience, um, we are getting things going up there on the board. All right. All right, everybody give them a hand. All right. Uh, Nat, Nat. No, not Matt. Nat. Natalia, I have something for you. Today's interruption was brought to you by the pink paper from the guidance office. So, we have another week of dress up days in a row here at James Clemens High School. And today is Adam Sandler Day. Yeah. And because it's Adam Sandler Day, now I don't know how good this webcam's going to pick it up. You can already kind of see. I thought this was going to be the burnt orange, like the regular orange from the well, it was $18, and I bought it off the Amazon, but apparently it came off Wish, because now my Bobby Boucher jersey I can wear and be a caution cone or glow in the dark. And today the Manly Stanley is filled up with water from a glacier in Alaska. It was Best Buy Eskimo medicine man. All right. See, if y'all had a real teacher, you wish I can always move you. Oh, I would love to get rid of you. Except they'll give actual stuff like tons of Delta Math homework and not explain stuff. So you'd still have to come back to learn. So yeah. All right, we're writing equations, linear equations in slope intercept form. So we're actually using problems that we had from Friday. Yep, like it says. All right. So this is our goal right here. Our goal is to end up with this right here. Okay. Where remember M is our slope and B is, let's see, M is slope. B equals Y intercept. Now, y'all are, your test on this is next Tuesday, not tomorrow. Okay. Y'all should know that because, the day, before we have a review. And because somebody said I need, or multiple people said I needed to review more, we'll actually have multiple review days during this week. Yeah, I know. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to distribute on the right side and then solve for y. So we're going to distribute. So we have to say 2 times x, which is 2x. Then 2 times -4 is -8. Now, I want to move this -4 over because it's over here hanging out with the y and it shouldn't. Okay. Mama said math is the devil. Oh, that's not how you add. All right. So that's our thing. Point slope form is really interesting because it's kind of like the springboard or the portal or something to get you to slope intercept from other things. Now, believe it or not, I looked up online today a different way to do this, and it is not fun. Okay, it is less fun than this, and you know, it's it's chapstick, it's not glue stick. All right, so slogan number 2. Leave this alone. 1/2 times x is 1/2 x. We actually need to leave the fractions as fractions. I know some of y'all don't like that, and 5 out of 4 people have issues with fractions. Now, we're going to multiply this. All right, we know we're going to get a negative. What is half of 2? 1. I actually had people answer. This is great. All right, so it's 1 Now I've distributed. Now I got to solve for y, which only means I got to move this constant over here beside y out of the way. And I'm going to add 4. That's a 4. Y equals 1/2 x plus 3. All right. So, you know, you okay? All right. I mean, it's just math. It's not math. Yep. Okay. So, oh, oh, you got the hiccups. Yeah. Don't worry. I'll have something really scary in a second, and we'll just get those hiccups right out of you. All right. Are y'all good with 1 and 2? Anybody need more time? Basically, for those needing the steps or the rules, that would be right here, and that's for these. Okay, that's the this is the rules. Those are the steps, basic equations. So if you need to make a little checklist. Okay, that's what you do. No, okay. All right, I'm about to change the slide, and they're going to have people going. No. All right, 3 and 4. So now on this left hand side, do I really need to do anything with this 0? No. Okay, we just kind of like how most people, when I was trying to date, would try to tell me that they did not want to hear from me anymore. They would just disappear. So we'll let that 0 disappear. Okay. Then we'll say 2/3 times x, which is 2/3 x. Now, 2/3 times 6. All right. Couple ways to do this. The number one easier way is to do it on a calculator. Or you could do it like this. You multiply straight across. We get 2 times 6 is 12 over 3. And we get 4. And bam, that one's done. Woo! Lost? No. I mean, look, when I look at y'all's faces, when some of y'all look at the TV and y'all going, I don't know if like your table partner like released an air biscuit or you don't understand. Okay. All right. This one right here, we're going to leave this alone. All right. This times this, we're going to get -3 over 4x. Now, -3 over 4 times 8 over 1. We get, okay, thank you, snacks. And this reduces down to 7. It's technically 6. Yes. Yeah, but when we do finish up solving for y, we do get 7. I was kind of getting really worried that one of our high speed students was dividing -24 by 4 and getting 7. And if you don't know those multiplication stuff off the top of your head, guess what? Who cares? Use a calculator. Okay? That's what they're there for. All right. So we good here with 3 and 4? Can we all agree that 3 is the easier one? Yeah, 3 is. We're going to talk about that here in a second because anytime you have a 0 as one of your points, you want to pick that with your when you're plugging stuff in. All right. Yes. No. Everybody. Almost. Getting there. There's a hero, Bobby Boucher. This is when he was the water boy. Louisiana University. He was the aquatic engineer. All right. So, all right, from 2 points to point slope, then slope intercept. Okay, little bit of a process. Guess what? What? That's the process. Find slope, pick the easiest point. Basically, it's what we just did, but we actually had to find slope this time. All right, so now with our slope, we know it's going to be the biscuits. These biscuits. That would be great. It's going to be these on top, this on the bottom. All right, if you do it my way, it's like this. The other way is not. Okay, you get 6 over 2, which is 3. So that's our M. All right, now our little directions right here. It says the easiest. Okay, of these 2 points right here, we have a 2 and a 7 and a 0 and a 1. Which ones do you think are going to be the easiest to deal with? The 2 and 7, you say dealing with 2 and 7 is going to be easier than dealing with 0 and 1? Yeah, 0 and 1. We're going to pick 0 and 1. Now, it doesn't matter. I had students that they will always pick the one on the left-hand side. That's just what they do. But I was told by Miss that's fine. Okay. That's our X1 and Y1. So we found our slope. We picked our point. Check, check. Now we're going to plug into point slope form. All right. This is the formula. So I'm plugging it in. My Y1 goes here. My X1 goes here. And my slope goes here. All right. So from there, I'm going to distribute and then solve for y, for like I just did. Okay, just did it. Which means I'm going to leave this alone. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 0 is 0. I could write 0. I could not write 0. Some people need it. Some people don't. All right. And then we're going to add this 1. So our final answer is that right there. Now, a little bit more of a process. Yeah. But what, do you need me to go back up to the very beginning? A little bit more of a process, but we actually did the steps as it was said in the directions. We found slope. We picked a point. We plugged it in. We distributed. We solved for y. Yes. The rocks. Monday is a tough day, let me tell you. You know which day is the tough day? Most of them, all of them that end in Y. So every day that ends in a Y is usually a tough day. And some people hadn't got the joke. Hey, Snacks. Why are alligators so mean? That's right, because Mama said they have all those teeth and no toothbrush. Huh? It's from the movie. Out. On to the next problem here. All right. So, finding slope. Here and here. Here and here. 2 minus 6 is -4. -1 minus 7 is -8. This becomes 1/2. Okay. So, now When I said pick the easiest point, eh, some people might usually people try to pick the one with the smaller numbers in it, like 1 and 2, 0 and 3, something small numbers. Okay. Some people always try to pick the ones that have the positive in it because that way they don't have to clean it up. So this one it's kind of like the lesser of two evils. Okay. So which points do y'all want to use for this one? Do we want to use -1, 2, or 7 and 6? Yeah, let's use -1, 2. So this will be our x1, this will be our y1. Okay, so we found slope, we've picked a point, now we're going to plug it in. All right, so here's what's kind of weird. Now, you could clean this up now, change that to plus a positive. It doesn't matter. Some people will have to rewrite it. So we distribute. Anything times 1 is the other thing. Yeah, itself. All right. Then we're going to add 2. Now, a couple ways you could write this. Because that's the easiest way to add 2 1/2. Okay. Or if you're being fancy with improper fractions, either one of these is okay. All right, either one of these is okay. Now, believe it or not, short and sweet and to the point, because Mama said that long math lessons are the devil. That's it. That's our lesson for the day. Okay, we are gonna y'all the in studio audience actually has some extra problems to work on the back. Okay, and then we're it's not very many. Some of y'all are giving me the ex-wife look, and it's not appreciated. All right. Don't forget, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell. Stay farce. And even though they lost this weekend, good stuff, good things. Roll Tide.